12 of the National Football League. And the spotlight is on Justin Herbert. After his last game, now across 3,000 yards for the season. It's the Chargers and the Falcons coming up next.
Southern California has a new modern home for NFL football, and it is this. The final playoff push is upon us. It's week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. No run back here on the opening kickoff as we'll start at the 25. So here come the Falcons now to get the football for the first time. At a glance at the man under center at 6'5", he always demands attention. Now a play fake here on first down. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Kyle Hamilton running up from his safety spot and earning the sack. So an early wake-up call there leads to a quick second and long. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down. You know, Charles, for this defense, look, it's no secret. You're facing a team that is really, really struggling. They haven't won in what seems like forever, but sometimes... And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. Marcus Davenport, the first rounder out of UTSA with a sack. What a great job getting pressure here on the first drive. 3 plays and already 2 sacks.
And that pressure has been intense right from the beginning. And I'm telling you, if they don't make an adjustment in play calling and protection, it'll go from intense to relentless.
Taking it about the 36. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Here are the Chargers ready to go on offense, led by their first-round pick in 2020. The man out of Oregon, Justin Herbert. They started on the ground with Eckler. And they nearly sprung him that time as he takes us all the way down to the 37. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down. It's Eckler again. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. Second down. The numbers for him from a week ago. 17 carries, 78 yards, and a touchdown.
They've won 2 straight games, and they've done it with the running game as the focal point of their offense. So in this contest, I don't think about doing anything else. I continue to ride the hot hand that I've established and lead with the runners.
And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8. The Chargers at 7-4 on the year. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Back to throw here, Herbert. This is Smith with a grab. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20. So third down, and the Falcons going with a dime. 6 defensive backs. Out of the gun, Eckler running it. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Here we go now on 1st and goal. Here's Herbert. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
That one was tipped up in the air and fortunately fell away for the defense, because if the offense is able to grab that one, that's a short little jaunt into the end zone, because there's not enough reaction time off of a tip ball for the defense to rally and make a tackle. They were very fortunate on that play.
Now a give running left is Eckler. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal. Now Herbert, 3rd and goal. He'll get this out wide to Eckler. Touchdown, Chargers! Austin Eckler with career touchdown number 125, moving him into a tie with Walter Payton on the all-time list. And the Chargers will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. So for the second time in this one, we get set to see the Falcons offense. And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out. What changes here? Looking for Thomas, but that's intercepted. Picked off by Asante Samuel Jr. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Charger TD. Now Blankenship on for the PAT. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. Atlanta now coming out on the field. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. After the pick 6, they go right back to the air. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up the touchdown.
To the left side and complete for Amari Cooper. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Cooper's first catch, and good for a first down. They're going to look to throw. To the right side and complete to Thomas. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he's got some space here. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one 28 yards on the ground.
I have to admit, I'm excited by that play call and the end result, because this is a team that's down big early in the first quarter, and a lot of teams will just panic, abandon the playbook, and just start firing the ball all over the place.
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. A great play there. His 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Falcons are back within a score. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that'll make our score 14-7. That time, 75-yard drive, 5 plays. And a nice play on the end of it, an 18-yard touchdown run. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Chargers get set to go here for their 2nd drive. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn it into a play action, and throw one deep.
Herbert off of play action. He'll drop this one off to Eckler. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Charger football to start quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. 3rd and 2, Herbert. He's going to let this go for the end zone. And this will be caught in the end zone for a Chargers touchdown. That's a pretty quick response to that last touchdown drive. It seemed like they maybe given up momentum. Not so fast.
No, not at all, because they ended up pushing the lead up once again, and you're exactly right. Thought momentum might have been shifting. Instead, they grabbed old Mo, didn't let him get to the opposite sideline.
The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. And I'm wondering a little bit. They'll come out throwing here on first down. Over the middle, Amari Cooper. It's complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they're having panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball. And what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
And he'll run straight into a wall of tacklers at the line of scrimmage. It's second down. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. An extra defensive back on the field for the Chargers now on 3rd down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Flushed out right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. Jake Bailey on now to punt here on 4th down. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. And this will be taken at the 13. Call that a 44-yard punt, 5 on the return. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. The offense for Los Angeles returns to the field. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
From the 27, Herbert. He dumps it to Eckler underneath. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Up the middle with Eckler. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Herbert now. On the out route, he finds Hardman. So 8 yards on the completion there, and it's 3rd and 4 now. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. A shotgun snap for Herbert. And that is incomplete.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed, because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
They snap it to Herbert. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Falcons will take control of the football in great field position. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted. And it ends up falling incomplete. A good field position to start the drive, but under the gun now here on 3rd loss of 7 by multiple defenders. But he continues, Charles, to be under constant pressure. And these sacks, they're starting to pile up.
And if they want to have a realistic chance in this one, they've got to change their blocking assignments. They've got to do a better job to keep him upright. If he's going to be on the deck constantly, they've got no chance to win this game.
And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. But now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about. And that flag accepted.
Automatic first down.
A lack of discipline defensively on 4th down, and now that leads to a 1st and 10. Looking to throw. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Thomas has got it, complete. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line.
Well, they obviously read man coverage there, partner, and he got downfield, broke down the defender, made him
What do you mean by that, Burke?
Yeah, he made him think he was going to run a different route. Probably thought he was going to take it upfield. Then he curls back inside for the completion.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Falcons have cut it back within a score. Their first passing touchdown of the ball game, and they go to the big tight end in those sure hands, and he provides the score.
Certainly looked like they were focused on taking away other weapons, and he certainly made them regret that because he found the soft spot, ended up taking it to the end zone. Nice throw, too, to complete the play.
Koo able to connect on the extra point, and they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt a return. So here are the Chargers to take over. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. Catch is made by Hardman. And out across midfield down to the 45. Give him 30 yards there. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. Eckler, they run left side. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Once more, here's Eckler. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. So now 3rd and 10. A big play to start the drive, but nothing since. Now it's Herbert. This one to the sideline. He's got it. A nice job to keep the feet in, but he is a bit short here of a 1st down. Calling a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. And the lead works its way up to 10, 24-14. So that one on target, and it adds to this first half lead.
And maybe we're too early to worry too much about 1-score lead, 2-score lead, etc. But this is where you kind of start banking those points that come in helpful later on.
And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've got to be pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, playing the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. Touchdown, Falcons! A great play there. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Falcons get a late score here in the final minute of the first half.
I think everyone in the league talks about finishing, don't they? Doesn't matter whether it's a quarter, a half, a game, a series, whatever. But they're finishing the first half in fine style, putting that one in the end zone.
They did, and they didn't leave much time on the clock either. Well done. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that cuts the lead to 3, 24-21.
Falcons, 21.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Taken in at the 3. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. There's Mecole Hardman as he brings this offense onto the field yet again. And the previous drive put him up over 1,000 yards for the season. So now it's what you like to refer to, my friend, as gravy time, right?
It is. I mean, he's done it, right? He's accomplished the goal. So the good players, they relax a little, they bask in it. They think this is okay, we've done what we set out to do. The great players decide to push that number as high as they possibly can. I don't expect him to have any let-up in his game the rest of the way.
Great thing if you're on the opposite side. He's such a weapon. He just opens things up for the other guys around him.
Yeah, if you're the opposite receiver, you should expect a few passes come your way, too, because I've got to kick coverage in his direction.
Going to throw on third down with Herbert. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. And they work this well upfield across the 45. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. Touchdown! Justin Jefferson, 52 yards. And the Chargers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Getting set to go again, we get a look at Amari Cooper as he heads back out there now. He's been good so far to this point in the second quarter. Need to get him even more involved, maybe?
I would agree with that. Definitely. Yeah, it's not even a question for me. The way he's playing, he's doing a nice job. Increase things. More touches, more opportunities. Maybe that can reverse things on the scoreboard for them.
They'll try to ratchet things up then maybe here in the second quarter. Second and 6, just inside the 30. He'll look to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Falcons going to use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. Back to throw now on first down. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. So we've reached halftime in a while. Halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the third quarter and continue this midseason contest. welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. So the Chargers will start the second half with the lead and the football as we're underway in the third quarter. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. There's Mecole Hardman as he brings his offense onto the field yet again. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this, but it's usually not by himself, is it? Right. Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll run out of the gun with Eckler. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Back to throw here, Herbert. This is Smith with a grab. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Justin Herbert looking to pass. This one brought in by Jefferson. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it'll be 2nd down. The handoff. It's Eckler. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 62 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times. From Falcon territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 38. On the give, this is Eckler. Down at the 35. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Here's Herbert. That's caught by his tight end, Gerald Everett. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Charger first down. A lot to praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
And he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. If this defense wants to stay in this ballgame, they've got to start ending some drives. That helps.
And they have to look ahead at what they expect the offense to do. And right now with that lead, that's run the football. So you don't just stack the line of scrimmage. You have to get upfield and try and make some plays in their backfield.
This is swung out to Eckler. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Herbert wants to throw it on 3rd and 1. He's got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Chargers. Mecole Hardman with touchdown number 15 on the year and 2nd of the game. And the Chargers take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. That one in the books as a 12-play drive. And it winds up with a touchdown for Los Angeles. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. Here comes the Falcons offense. It's their first possession of the second half now. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. They're going to look to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. They'll look to throw. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. 3rd quarter now from SoFi Stadium. Here's a 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw again. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap. He locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Back to throw again. Got an open man. It's Michael Gallup. And he is going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They go play action here on first down. And that is caught downfield by Thomas. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 25 yards that time.
Well, this is an awfully tough route to defend in man coverage because he lines up on the right and then runs a crossing route back to the other side of the field. So as a defender, you're not only trailing him the whole way, you're also looking out for your own guys to make sure you don't get yourself picked off. And then you can't catch up in time to prevent the completion.
The false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Again, he'll drop to throw. And this will be caught by Mooney. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. Final minute now in the 3rd quarter. On 2nd down, they'll run it here. Down inside the 10. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. 77 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
Well, you hate that defensively. They had him pretty well corralled, but the face mask, that obviously changes things.
Yeah, it's a bit frustrating because you feel like you did everything right. You had him stop, but the hand gets up just a little too high.
And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by J.C. Jackson. A big seam, and he might go all the way. 30. 10. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Charger TD. And Charles, for this offense, those interception woes they kind of had in the first half have now followed them into the second half. And for this defense, they take advantage, turn that into a pick 6.
Defense is in a spot now where they're thinking about ways to close this game out. As confidently as they've been playing, I expect them to do exactly that.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. Back now at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. It's the Falcons. They'll have the football, but trailing on the scoreboard as we get set to begin the 4th. Meanwhile, the throw here is complete, and he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. They'll look to throw here. There's Mooney with another catch. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. The Falcons on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This time they face a 3rd and 2. They'll drop to throw. That's complete to Mooney. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 29-yard line. They'll look to throw here on first down. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20. Second and 2. He's got the connection to Cooper. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. Again, it's Cooper as he makes the catch. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. 2nd and 3 from the 9. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties and the better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. Calling a loss of 4 there on the sack. And speaking of the number 4, it brings up 4th down now. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Falcons go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Charger defense stands tall, and they get the football back. The Charger drive about to get going. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
And if you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, giving him a little dap. Been a big, big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
Catch is made by Hardman. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. Flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. 5 men in the secondary now for the Falcons on 3rd down. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. This is Smith with the ground. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. Well, that's one way to convert on 3rd down, picking up 26 yards. Well, they have been unstoppable this afternoon, Charles. They just went after them from the start, and pass plays like we just saw. They're continuing their dominance here despite the big lead in the 4th quarter.
And that they have in every way, and plays like that across all phases of the game, they've just been effortless for them in this one. And that's what's helped them build such a large lead and allowed them to smile as this game continues.
Off the play fake to Eckler, it's Herbert. Now, quick throw there, going to be batted away and incomplete. Well, 4th quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Yeah, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
The Chargers passing game rolling a bit here. They've got another first. Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off. And he's fortunate to get anything from that. Give him a yard up to the 49. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. one on the ground with Eckler. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play as we have reached the 2-minute warning. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. Now play number 8 on this drive, and they need 9 yards to pick up the first on third. From the 50, here's Herbert. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. Call it a loss of 4 there on the sack. And speaking of the number 4, it brings up 4th down now. They snap it to Herbert. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And incomplete on the deep ball. The 4th down play doesn't work for the Chargers. And it'll be a turnover on downs. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. 2nd and 9 now. Over the middle into the hands of Michael Thomas. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. Looking left sideline, it's complete. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
That incompletion brings us one step closer to the end of this one. Maybe mercifully, partner. And let's face it, though. No surprise, they're still flinging it around. They have pride, too.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Looking for Cooper. That's complete. Now they got to get to the line quickly. Back to throw again. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. Darnell Mooney from 8 yards out. And the Falcons are able to cut into that deficit. They'll try and throw for it. Eluding the pressure right. He's got it. So they convert the 2. That keeps their slim hopes alive as we're back to a 2-score game. So time definitely not in their favor. Down 2 scores, but they'll try the onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. They're going to pass here with Herbert. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. So now 3rd and 10. They had the big play to start the drive, but 2 incompletions since. Out of the gun, Herbert. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was...
Hello, new world, all the boys and girls. I got some